Yeah, it was good. Enjoyable game for the most part. I think first half it was almost like, you know, we'd have the ball, they'd have the ball, and then towards the end of the second half they were having more of the ball because I think they need to apply a bit more pressure, and we was happy with the 2-0. So, but yeah, good game, good win, and yeah, enjoyed it.
Obviously, 2-0 victory there against Oxford United into the next round of the cup. Um, what's that for you? One more step to Wembley. How excited is that for you and the boys?
Yeah, well, we said before the game, we had 3 games before today. Let's keep ticking them off really. It's obviously a good opportunity to get to Wembley, and I think some people never play there. So if we can do 2 more, it would be good for all the players and great for the club.
We were just saying, obviously, for yourself, important to get nearly 90 minutes under your belt. Was that really important to get a run out? Obviously, you've been on the bench quite a bit, but it's obviously getting time.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, game time has been hard to come by, which has been frustrating. But the boys are doing well. We're in a good position in the league, so it's difficult for me because I don't really have a reason to be saying I should be playing. But in the same breath, everyone wants to play. So I knew I had to be patient, and this competition's given me like some good minutes. And I've enjoyed it. Obviously, we've done well in it. We finished second in the group. Beat the 2 top-ranked teams, I think, in the competition. So there's no reason why we can't keep going.
Absolutely. You joined us obviously from Rochdale over the summer. How have you found your time at Wimbledon so far and settling with everyone?
Absolutely love it. It's a great club. Like the feeling around the place is. I felt it quite early when I came that there was like a real good. The squad that we put together this season. Obviously, I know the back end of last season was difficult for myself and obviously for Wimbledon too, and it was a case of just kind of get a good squad together and have a go. And I kind of felt that even though they didn't finish last season so well, there was still a real good feeling around the place, and I felt that we could go on and push on and do well, and that's exactly what we've done. I think we could be slightly higher than probably what we are, which is a bit frustrating, but also I think if you'd have offered the club 7th place at the start of the season at Christmas, everyone would have probably said yes. So it's going really well.
Yeah, you were one of 10 summer signings. Obviously, James Tilley, the man who scored 2 today. Just how good was he today?
He's amazing. He's a great player. Everyone knows that. He, at the start of the season, he was our main man. He was the player who was winning us all the games, and I don't think that's gone anywhere. Obviously, he hasn't played as much recently as what he would have liked, but he's still the same player. A bit of form maybe and stuff, but hopefully this gives him the confidence to kick on, and we'll definitely need him. So hopefully that's a good springboard.
Absolutely.
Yeah, going thick and fast at the moment. It's got, of course, no Ali and no Omar out in probably warmer climates. You would think.
I'd imagine.
We were just thinking on that sort of side of it. How important is it for those players like Omar Sassi to obviously take that chance and make sure they
definitely? I think obviously like I said, when the team's doing well, it is difficult to get into a winning team and a team that's doing well. So when your chance comes, you have to take it, and I think that's what the manager will want. He'll want the players who haven't been playing to step up now and replace them players, which is going to be difficult. They are 2 of our main players, but that's why you put a good squad together, which we have got a good squad. So if Ali's away, Josh has come in recently and done really well. So hopefully we can kind of just get through the period and just as well as when he was here. And then when you come back, if everyone's firing and the lads who've replaced them are still doing well, then it'll be a good environment, to kick on and do well.
So you're saying, so you're enjoying it down here. How are you enjoying it down south? How are you enjoying your time in London?
Yeah, it's good. I mean, absolutely. Staying in Wimbledon at the minute it's a great place, but it's expensive. I know that. But it's good. Yeah. Obviously, it's a big change. I kind of said when I was up at Rochdale that I probably won't move back down south again. But then, I didn't want to move away. I was settled up at home, and the only reason I came down here, because I thought, I can't really turn down opportunity to play for a club like this. If it was a lot of other clubs, I probably wouldn't have bothered. But when Wimbledon came knocking, I couldn't turn it down.
How difficult is that? Because obviously, as a footballer, we all think it's a nice life and stuff like that. But obviously, moving away from your family, do you get a chance to go back up there much at all?
I haven't as much as I'd like to, just because of how far it is. It's like 4.5 hours, and I don't want to be driving 4.5 hours and then driving 4.5 hours back the next day. Unless we get a few days off, I haven't been home as much as I've liked. I had my family down here for Christmas, which was nice. But yeah, it's something I want to do more of, but the schedule's just been so busy, hasn't really allowed me to. So it is difficult, change for my family as well.
Yeah.
But we'll get used to it, and I'm loving it here. So it's all good.
What was sort of the thing that brought you down? Was how did the move come about? You know.
Well, obviously I've been with Kopi before at Solihull, and we had a real good relationship. And you know, the manager called me and said that they're after a big midfielder, and I was like, right, well, yeah, I'm your man, you know. So, but you know, when they obviously called and they showed the interest, I was talking to my agent and said, like, let's get it done. You know, it didn't really take much thinking about. It's such a it's a bigger club than where it is. You know, it's had some tough times recently, but it's definitely on the way back, and hopefully this group of players can do it.
So game up at Wrexham on Saturday. Looking forward to that. What's the preparation like now in terms of quick turnaround times?
Yeah, well, you know, probably have a bit of recovery the next couple of days, I think, because obviously Reevesy played 90 tonight, and obviously Jono, Davo, you know, the players who've been playing for us played another 90, so you know, obviously a bit of recovery, and then travel up Friday, and yeah, listen, we're as good as anyone in this league. We don't fear anyone, so we're going to go there and try and get 3 points.
Brilliant.
Fantastic.
Well, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.
Have a great time.
Cheers, mate.